Don't quote him, boy, because he ain't said shit.
I think he did.
Because I ain't said shit.
We should probably talk over how we're going to address the hate episode.
Oh, I just really think we should just dive in.
Just do it?
Yeah. Expounding on them would really, like, not reinforce our hate for them. It would just, like, reinforce other people's love for it.
It's a good thing.
And we could disagree.
Well, that's the best part. Who wants to agree with everyone on everything?
I got a couple.
Yeah,
I got a couple
absolutely.
of them on here that people are just like they love a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I'm probably going to have to argue with you on some of them.
Yeah,
I don't know, though.
I know.
I know the one. Well, here, let's do someone do an intro.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to the Drop Culture Podcast. We had a good Christmas so far, and we're releasing this right after Christmas, so hopefully you'll definitely be able to sit back on your Christmas vacation and just have a good listen to our archives and our newest episodes, because this one's going to drop right after Christmas, and if you're sitting there drinking your eggnog and whiskey in it, you know, or having some Nagasakis, you know.
Nagasaki.
Yeah, so it's sake.
Have you ever had
with,
that?
I've had
eggnog
sake.
in it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you drink it warm?
Yeah, I like it warm.
Yeah, I don't like sake.
What about
I've
eggnog?
had it a few times.
Have
I
you
love
ever-
eggnog.
You love eggnog?
Also don't like eggnog.
I don't think I could do that. Aren't there
No, are you talking about alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
alcoholic?
I would prefer non-alcoholic.
I've never
for
had.
eggnog.
I've had eggnog, and I've had it with something in it, but I don't prefer it.
Yeah,
Nah,
come on.
I don't prefer
That just
that. I don't
seems-
prefer sake because I got real overheated drinking some sake, and then started drinking yards of beer, and then then I got a tattoo. It was weird.
Oh, yeah.
Only tattoo I've ever gotten in my life.
Your sake,
It's a
After
true story.
sake,
After
after
sake.
sake.
your sake is my Goldschlager.
Oh, I hate Goldschlager too.
Goldschlager.
Yep.
First
'Cause,
experience on Goldschlager, I was like 12.
Ooh, it was great at first.
Oh,
when I first tried it.
No.
And then a couple hours later, it's golden puke in the.
I was playing
That's
sand.
what made me nut.
The last time I drank Goldschlager, I was playing volleyball in the sand with like full on like
Top Gun style.
6-man teams. Like I was in the army.
Yeah.
And like somebody just hands me a bottle
Iceman.
of Goldschlager, and I'm like,
Playing with the boys.
You cannot do that fast.
A lot of high fives.
yeah, we were all shirts off, like,
Well, hopefully that's.
or maybe not.
Well, hopefully that's somebody's Christmas experience was the playing with the boys montage scene from
Yeah, Merry
Top Gun.
Christmas. Merry
That'll make a
Christmas.
lot of people
Yes.
really happy for their Christmas.
Everybody's gearing up for New Year's, so there's probably a lot of alcohol still flowing, you know. So
You know,
Got a bottle of Jameson double cask ready.
real quick, real quick, guys. Do you know who I hate? An actor that I hate in pretty much every movie that he's in. I hate Hugh Grant.
Oh, that's understandable.
okay.
I can't
Crazy
stand to
Hugh
look at
Grant.
his fucking.
I wrote a movie where he dies.
And you got to say hate three
Really?
times before the name. You know you really.
You do not like that guy.
Yeah.
I do
Well-
not. He's like, pardon me. I'm just so charming. Oh my god.
I've written 2 scripts that have characters that die because I don't like them. It was Hugh Grant, and the other one was Rosie Perez.
Oh,
You don't like Rosie Perez?
See here.
foods to start with the letter Q.
Oh, did you see that?
What is a quince?
Yeah, no good for me, dude. No good for me.
I mean, okay. What was the one movie? There was one movie with Henry Cavill and Armie Hammer. Remember, Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant was in that for like a scene in the helicopter. That I can tolerate.
Yeah,
Right.
that was a
But-
decent movie too.
Where he's like the lead and it's romantic.
Yeah, Notting Hill.
Yeah.
About a boy. You
Yeah.
couldn't pay me to watch those. I mean, literally, I would just say,
Keep your
no,
money.
Just keep it.
I think that probably depends on what the stipend was.
Yeah, I guess
You know,
so,
if it's
yeah.
like, here's $100,000.
All right.
I'm going to sit through a marathon of Hugh Grant movies.
That's right.
I'm gonna just.
I'm going to take notes.
a high amount of drugs.
They're not
get
going to
through
even
it.
ask me to take notes, but I'm going to do it. And it's a character study on Hugh Grant for $100,000.
There you go.
That'll be my thesis paper.
So,
Exactly.
so guys, we're here in lovely Manitou Springs, Colorado, and what are we talking about today?
Movies that we hate.
Who'd have
Thank
thought?
you.
Yeah.
I know, right? With all this hate talk, we're actually
Yeah,
using...
we're not generally
these are movie
haters.
hate crimes.
Not generally haters. I don't think that we generally are. Actually,
No,
knowing
and I
all this.
always try to find some value, and no matter what I'm watching, I'm like, okay, well, maybe there's something that's there. I
Like
mean,
we
it got
said
made,
before,
right?
Yeah, I mean, literally, we like to watch movies, so
Absolutely.
there's merit in every movie. It's their art.
I mean,
No, there's not merit in every movie.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
No one-
I look for the merit in every
Yes,
movie.
yeah.
no one sets out to make a bad movie. You know what I mean? They all work real hard and they try their best. It
Yeah.
just, and normally I will give myself, to make sure I really hate it, I'm going to have to watch it at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have to
100%.
know why you hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
This is
absolutely.
like music too. You got to know why you dislike it so
Right.
much.
That's right.
There's a reason. You can't just look at it and be like, I'm going to hate that. I mean, some people do.
Yeah, a lot of people do,
Yeah.
and that's the problem,
Man, it's
right?
like, come on,
That's why there's so
try
much
it.
hate on the internet already.
no,
so
right.
I'm
I'm
sorry
the
that we're
worst.
adding to that, but these are worth it.
But I
trust
think
me.
this is more of a, to me, this is a funny exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just to
absolutely.
kinda
This is
go
a
around
little
and-
holiday hate.
Yeah.
I'm the worst type of person because I'll watch it once and be like, just didn't sit right.
Okay, sometimes you don't need, I
I'm
mean,
like, why did you not like it? It just don't feel right.
Yeah. Got
I
to the
move on.
end and I was
sometimes,
disappointed.
yeah, sometimes you just know, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes
You just know, no, I don't like it in the butt.
Yeah, I was going to
I
say,
found out. No,
there's a reason.
I was going to say, sometimes you only have to suck a dick once to realize you don't know if you like it.
Can't say you didn't try it.
Don't knock it till you try. No, but I get what you're saying. Sometimes there are movies that, and the worst is when you watch them in the theater. Is because you pay for it and then you get done and the lights come up and the credits roll and you're like, God damn it.
Fucking waste money.
That was a waste of money and time, but at least you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was Wolf for me. You know that
Wolf?
Jack Nicholson movie? We watched that. Jack Nicholson, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, yeah.
God, it fucking sucked. But I don't hate that movie, but literally I was just like,
the movie in the theater for me was Powder.
dude, I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, I was also drunk, so I
sorry.
was like,
There's-
"What is this ever going to end?"
There's gotta be like
what
a
is
Powder
going on
support
with this
group.
kid?
I forgot about Powder.
There's got to be a Powder support group out there somewhere that people are just like, I've been traumatized by Powder. Hi, my name is Brock, and I watched Powder a long time ago on VHS, and I literally burned the tape afterwards. And
I have a question for you guys. What, if any, is a movie that you walked out of the theater?
never.
Because I was going to say, Brock, I don't think you have.
I have walked
never
out of
walked out.
one movie in the theater, but it was because I had already seen it.
And it was Powder.
No, it wasn't. I sat through all of fucking Powder. It was actually like when I was a younger cat. We went and saw Arachnophobia one weekend, and when we went back to the theater, there was nothing playing at
watched it
all.
again,
So we
yeah.
went in and started to watch it again.
And you're like,
and I'm
fuck it.
like, I'm not fucking watching this
Yeah.
again. So I stood up. I'm like, it's in the wine cellar, and I'm fucking out.
I like
was
that.
that dick, dude. Yeah.
I like that movie though. John Goodman again,
Yeah.
National Treasure.
Yeah,
National
it was
Treasure.
a good movie.
I remember.
I was influenced by my bad friends.
Drinking that St. Ides.
I was the bad people.
If we ever do a 2000s one, 2008 would be my pick because that year I went to so many movies, and I believe I saw The Dark Knight like 5 or 6 times, and one time. In The Incredible Hulk, remember that one with
Eric Bana?
yeah.
The
No.
Ang Lee one?
Oh.
Ed Norton. Ed Norton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in 2008. I think we got up and left. Me and my girlfriend at the time got up and left in the middle of that because we just didn't want to stay there anymore.
Yeah.
And so
I was like, I have shit to do.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
not
I think
watching this movie.
we
again.
saw most of them at like the midnight premieres that year, but I don't have any. I can't think of any movies I hate in 2008. I went to the X-Files movie in the theater. I Want to Believe.
Yeah, it
remember
was
the
kinda
sequel?
boring. Yeah,
it was really boring.
Yeah.
And my friend wanted to see Step Brothers, and I was like, "No, let's go to this." And now I regret that really badly because Step Brothers is awesome.
No, wait a minute. That came out way afterwards, didn't it?
Yeah, but it was a few months. I think Step Brothers was like August or September, and the X-Files movie was in July. And
Because the X-Files had just ended, right? And then
it had been gone for a
This
while.
was you're talking about the sequel to, because they had a movie.
yeah,
in
that's the one
19
I'm thinking
yeah,
of. Yeah.
In 1998, they had a movie, but then in 2008, they did a sequel, and the
Yeah.
show had been off the air since 2001 or 2003.
Then they
and-
brought that series back for a season, right?
Yeah, recently.
Recently.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just remember.
Not to jump down to X-Files.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's just one of the regrets where you go to a shitty movie and you know there's a better one.
Yep.
So, well, it only works in hindsight, I guess. But I don't know. I remember that.
I do remember going to the theater and there was nothing playing, you know, and again, I was younger and they're like, let's go to a movie. And I'm like, okay. And so we went to this movie that I'd never heard of called Basic Instinct. And I'm like watching the previews and I'm like, what the fuck are we going to watch? What the fuck is this movie? I'm like bitching about it the whole time. Like I'm ready to stand up and walk out. And then there's like an opening scene is this lady having sex, Kim Basinger having sex. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to sit right here then.
Wait, Kim Basinger or Sharon Stone?
Or Sharon Stone,
Sharon
rather.
Stone,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry. My confusion.
Sharon
It was Sharon Stone. It was Sharon Stone.
Basic Instinct.
And then, what's his nuts? Newman is sweating there while she shows her cooch.
Yeah.
They all are.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, so
like,
that was where I thought I was about to watch a bad movie, and that movie wasn't bad, but I'm not one that I've ever watched again.
Yeah.
I'm not like Basic Instinct time.
Is that the Boiling Rabbit one?
No, you're thinking of Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction.
That's way before that, I believe,
That was who was that?
or a few years, anyways.
Yeah, it was a Michael Douglas movie.
Yeah, Michael Douglas. Well, let's dig in here. Who wants to start with a movie that they absolutely
Oh, I can
can't
go.
stand?
I mean,
Go
I can
for it. Go ahead,
absolutely
Dan.
start
Go
if you
for it.
like.
Go for it.
I've got a couple that I want to throw out, but I'm going to throw out this one first. It is called Batman and Robin from 1997. And this is a movie that I've actually watched multiple times.
Yeah.
Because I tried to find some reason. Like there's got to be something.
It's Batman.
No,
But even
that wasn't
Bat-
enough. That wasn't enough. It was a fucking piece of shit.
If you I wear glasses. Like I know you can't see, but if you take your glasses off and watch it, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You try and find
Well, I
something
don't
good.
wear glasses. I guess I should have had some inverted binoculars or
I
something.
know.
in
I
there.
There's
mean-
definitely an elephant in the room with what everybody's talking about.
I mean, that movie is pretty bad.
It's not good.
So, and I think that, first of all, if you wouldn't have Schumachered it all up,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No
Well, Batman
nipples.
Forever was okay.
Batman Forever was okay,
Yeah.
but I think you could have toned down the Schumacher in
too
Batman
much.
and Robin.
The suit even sucks. All
The
of
suit
it.
sucked. You
sucks.
introduced it 18. You introduced it.
Introduced it.
You
introduced it.
You introduced 18 characters and did none of them any justice.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
Why was
Well,
there
yeah,
so
1,
many in that
2,
movie? I know they
3,
had to
4.
and
do
a bunch
bigger
of
and
one-liners?
badder.
You know what I mean? Just stop, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they would have toned it and made it just, I don't know, one or two less villains, it would have been okay.
A little
it
less
still was
Batman on ice.
It wasn't
That's what I was
yeah.
going to say. Remember when the skate comes out?
It's hockey time.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
they're just on rollerblades. You
Yeah.
can tell later.
it was 90 minutes, wasn't it?
No.
It was no.
I think it's one. If I had to guess, it's around. It's shorter than 2 hours, but it's more than an hour and a half. So it's
See,
somewhere.
still
in there.
not enough time, at that time.
It was actually 2 hours and 5 minutes.
what?
No fucking way, dude.
Running time was 125 minutes.
Jesus.
So they could have taken out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
or added a whole bunch
And I was
more to make
actually
it better.
I was actually looking forward to this movie because
Really?
and the reason why I liked Chris O'Donnell as Robin. I thought he was fine, but then you were going to get Batgirl, and I like her backstory, and even though it was different in this movie, and that would have been fine too.
Yeah.
But then here comes here's a bunch of villains. Here's ice. Here's it was just
Mr.
terrible. It's just
Freeze.
like somebody. I felt like somebody made a
Chill out.
shitty Nickelodeon cartoon.
Yes.
And said, "Here, act this out."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
know?
like they were like someone was sitting around a table playing with toys, and they're like, "Let's just film this. Let's just film us playing with these
It's the
action
Dark Helmet
figures."
scene when Dark Helmet's fucking
Yes,
playing
exactly.
with his toys. Doesn't anybody knock around here?
Does anybody knock?
Anyway, so that's a movie I really, really hate. And one I feel like I tried a couple times, and I was like, I can't do it. And if I see it on, I want to burn my eyes out. I don't even want to change the channel. I just want to burn my own eyes out.
I know the making of it is more interesting, really, but I'm such a DC fan that it's even hard for me because the suit sucks so much, and George Clooney's not even good in it.
Not really.
No offense, George Clooney, friend of the show.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he did a great job as Booker on Roseanne.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
That was
He was
like
the boss.
He was the number one role, I think, to me.
you know, Joss Whedon worked on that.
No.
Yeah, he was a writing supervisor.
Spoiler, and I guess spoiler alert from a long time ago.
Yeah.
He's also on Facts of Life.
Ooh.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, when they moved out